Oh, there we go. Okay, it's picking it up now. I don't know what the fuck that was about. We're good. Oh man, Golgi's never gonna be allowed back to Echo League because of all his political discourse. I, of course, was
Please
remaining
no.
quiet while he was going on heavy rants.
The green team's banning somehow.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is Echo League Season 2, Week 1 Juke Gaming versus Low Prio, IRL, Wivrex, and Golgi app, and we are into the draft. Right away, Treant Protector banned once again from Juke Gaming.
Yeah. Was it Juke Gaming? Juke Gaming was on the Radiant last time too, so yeah,
Correct,
it's the same
yeah.
ban coming up from them. I mean, still a pretty good ban. The character seems pretty powerful, and same ban coming from us. I won't be surprised if we see was it Night Stalker last time, and
Night
then
Stalker
the
and
Razor on the other
Razor.
team. I would not be surprised to see the same thing. Yeah, Night Stalker just seems like, oh man, that character just seems so unfair when the character is good. You know, like he's so strong early game, can dive towers, he can jungle even, and then the knight comes and then kills people, and then he gets items, and then he gets Egg Scepter, which is I think one of the most powerful Egg Scepter upgrades in the game, if not the most powerful.
It was rated number 2, I believe, by Suns fans Ag's ranking.
What was number 1? Oh, it was Alchemist, isn't it?
Alchemist, yeah.
Fair enough.
Unsurprisingly, on that criteria, Coddle Ags is number 3 for the exact same reason, just the vision.
Yeah. Vision and the heal, it's so insane. Like I can't disagree with that. Oh yeah. They let the Night Stalker go through so they can pick it. The Axe ban seems like smart, yeah, man. The Axe has been so dominant, I feel like this patch. Jakiro again. Lopera likes this hero. When we saw his power, the pushing potential is incredibly powerful, the CC he puts out, and the lane dominance. The character is so good at harassing whoever he's playing against.
Yeah, having a very good harass that does a considerable amount of damage and allows you to continue doing that damage while you just leave, costs no mana.
Yeah. Another my favorite part about Jakiro is the fact that he can punish jungling offlaners really, really hard. You can push lanes really fast with Jakiro, and he will take towers very fast too. So I think another reason why Jakiro is coming back into prevalence is because offlaners so many times just excuse themselves into the jungle and just never show up in lane, and just maybe come down for a couple last hits. But Jakiro can always land like 2 or 3 liquefiers when the creeps start at the door, and it will eventually take it down along in like 10 minutes.
War Chief.
Man, this just seems like a very similar draft for lower Prio. They don't get axed, so they get Centaur War on there.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I mean, it's the same thing, but it's as close as it gets, honestly. A strong initiator.
Yeah, the Stampede will be great just as a straight counterpick to Night Stalker, making sure that if anyone's getting picked in the night, he can, and it's not him, he can just Stampede him out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Reserve time.
Alright. I'm assuming Juke Gaming is probably not going to look for a incredible team fighting team like last time, considering they have a Night Stalker. I usually, when you learn Night Stalker, I want teams that can have good early game and mid game presence. That can get Night Stalker fed early game. Have characters that can dive with him, and then towards the mid game, they can really take over the jungle on the both sides with Night Stalker eggs, and then just farm up both jungles. So characters that can dive and also characters that can farm jungle is exactly what you want. Magnus is great.
Perfect example.
Yeah, like someone that can, help farm the jungle incredibly well once Night Stalker gets the visual advantage, because, visual advantage doesn't do you any good unless you do something with it. And I think my favorite thing to do right now is rather than pushing for advantage when it comes to taking towers and kills. Of course, you'll do that, but I think the most important thing is securing both jungles, because there's so much money in that right now in this patch.
Yeah, not just securing it, but also being able to farm it as well. Magnus is going to help whoever they pick up be able to farm that quite well.
Yeah.
Hi, Maggie.
Yeah, even just an Ice Stalker, he'll have a fun time with that in the jungle. Undying seems like a decent ban for the Radiant. They're trying to ban out healers or characters that are just pretty impossible to dive. Vengeful Spirit. It's an interesting ban. But I mean, the character is a carry. I mean, if they want to pick up a carry, Vengeful Spirit, it's a carry that can stand their own in the early and mid game. So they're trying to take away some early game strength from the Dire.
So what does low prio pick up to counter what Radiant's putting out right now? The dive and the Night Stalker and the aggression.
My favorite hero, and I think what pros usually like to do, as Ice Stalker, is Clockwork. It just exactly what you're about. I mean, Clockwork obviously got banned by Dire. So I mean, it's a very smart pick by Juke Gaming because I mean, Clockwork does a lot of things that you need to catch an Ice Stalker with. He has the flares to constantly harass him and have vision when he's like trying to fly around in the trees. You can catch him, and the hook shot and the cogs are impossible for Night Stalker to dive into.
Low prio, they pick up an Ogre Magi. I like this. Very durable support. Good at harassing in the mid lane and can amp his carries, of course. But Juke Gaming picks up, fitting, kind of checking all the boxes that you went over. A Troll Warlord.
Yeah. Yeah, and he also pairs incredibly well with Magnus, obviously. Empowered Troll Warlord with a good reverse polarity is just going to the end of the game. But Dire is adjusting well. They are picking... 3 characters they have picked so far are very, very tanky. None of them are easy food for the Night Stalker. So they're looking for something else here. I wonder what else is very good in Night Stalker. I haven't played enough to be able to know what's incredible against it. Only thing I've been hearing is Clockwork.
Well, they've got their supports already, but I feel like really good zoning supports then would be good against him. He can't if you can block him out with like an Earthshaker, then he couldn't do what he wants to do. Although actually that's not going to work because he's got new darkness.
Yeah, I guess you could just like jump over it. Timbersaw, I mean, I guess Dire just go with like just tank up. Just tank up, let Night Stalker not be able to catch you early game. And Timbersaw also very good against there's 2 strength characters already on the Radiant side, and that Whirling Death is going to do more work against those characters.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Low prio this time. Was it low prio last time that had used a lot of reserve time?
No, low prio were the one that had nothing. They used nothing until the very end.
Right, yeah, low prio the one this time on the back end. Ursa, another one, very capable of jumping in. This is that classic problem though that I see with Ursa is they've got good kite, a Jakiro once again. They've got the move speed from Bloodlust. They've got a Stampede. Timbersaw's going to be able to Timber Chain. If they're smart, they're going to buy. Already we saw the ability of that Jakiro to have good Yuleses and things like that. This Ursa and Troll can succumb kind of to that as well. I expect that we'll see these supports doing a great job of making sure that Troll and Ursa are not able to get in the fights like they want to.
Yeah. Ursa seems like Ursa seems like a little bit of a weird pick. I mean, he does have pretty good targets in a way to kill with the Centaur Warrior and Timbersaw. There are a lot of characters that can take those type of characters down very easily, and Ursa is one of them. But otherwise, it's gonna be hard for him to catch him. Stampede is already one that Centaur Warrunner has to get anyone in his team disengaged. Timbersaw has a chain.
Yeah, Dyer's so far has said, all right, we're gonna be tanky, so they pick it. Juke picks himself up the tank shredder, but and another thing, Juke Gaming, they can fight really hard out the gate.
Oh yeah.
Very, very hard out the gate.
Yeah, a lot of Gotham heroes. But for melee so far, A lot of melee heroes in general in this game. I think it's going to be a little bit rough because Radiant are so focused on physical damage so far. I mean, that's why they pick up Timber Saw, because the reactive armor is going to be really good here against 4 characters that only does physical damage.
So Timbersaw is going to be the mid laner probably, right? With Centaur off?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming, because Centaur can't mid lane. I mean, Centaur used
possible
to...
for Timber to be one, right? But
Yeah.
there was a weird game at the Major that OG did that with No Tail, right?
Yeah, and I mean, they don't do it anymore, but okay, Disruptor is a nice pick. It gives them more team fight, more catch, and also some more magic damage. So low probably can just get away with only building armor. But yeah, another thing, I mean, there was a time before Return was fixed. The Centaur was position 1, if you remember that, where he built Manta and just pushed them into towers and they tower kill themselves. Yeah, that was a dark like 2 weeks until that was patched
I
out
thought he
real
would just
fast.
go like max strength so that it would always
Yeah, he went
apply
max.
back.
He went like heart first.
right away. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like he would get like later somewhere down the road he got Manta, and then he could just send his illusions. Oh my goodness, Chaos Knight. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I mean, but there's Cleave. There's Cleave, and if Chaos Knight gets caught by the RP with his clone, it doesn't really matter. It's just gonna get ripped apart. I wonder what their thought behind the Chaos Knight is. I guess another core that can turn on early game.
Yep.
That's what they're thinking of. I think, yeah. They're just trying to fight this Night Stalker lineup, and they're trying to win the mid game because they realize if they don't win the mid game and let Night Stalker control both jungles with the Magnus, they're just gonna get so farmed that they're not gonna be able to come back. So low Prio's strat is just to not let them slip into Night Stalker's game and just face them where they're strong.
Yeah. The on their own, Ursa and Troll are. It's not fun to fight a CK like that. It's not fun to fight
for
illusions.
sure.
But yeah, if this Magnus, if Lemur, it's Lemur on the Magnus again. So again, he played a very good mechanical game last game. I expect that we'll see him do that again, and these cores should be well supported, and probably be able to tear down those CK illusions. But we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, I guess that's a very good point. I mean, the schedule will be fine as long as playing RP'd, right? Because otherwise, I think he is very much matched up very well against the cores of the Radiant.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see how this game turns out. Both teams just heading out for the runes, and now it looks like we're gonna have some aggressive action from Juke Gaming. Got themselves a smoke on Delta, and they, and Nil has one as well.
Last game, their early aggression did not work very well, but this time they're at 5, so they won't be split out as much. They're trying to go for the. They're trying to go for the safe lane side. If there's going to be a 3-on-5, they do manage to catch them. But there isn't a lot stun over on the side of...
No, but they've got Troll and they've got slows. They're going to have Void out right away. Void goes out into Crush. Crush is slowed up. He gets the whirling axes as well. Oh, no. Ah. Yeah, they didn't... The kinetic field, he skilled up, just didn't have it. The Void... Yeah, maybe I didn't see
Glimpse would have been a better idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He did use Void. He used Void on the Chaos Knight. So just a little bit of a mis-targeting there. Maybe a slight miscommunication with what target they wanted to go on. But even with the Void on Juke, I'm not sure if they could have got him. Maybe Neil could have got there in time for the kinetic build, and that would have been a kill.
He was lagging behind a little bit, I think. Maybe a misclick on the map or something, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but yeah,
they should have sent Night Stalker at him at the very front. So there's a lane swap coming out.
Oh, yeah.
The Horseman versus Horseman on the bot lane, with Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane will be on the top. Yeah, so we see Ursa putting a lot of work against Timbersaw. Timbersaw usually doesn't mind taking a lot of right clicks, but when that character is an Ursa, no matter who you are, you're going to die.
Yeah, and his Whirling Death obviously going to do a lot less this game. See, look at this. Yeah, he just has no respect for him.
Disruptor getting got him pretty hard here. Oh, this is gonna be first blood.
Taken down, not able to get him away from him with that kinetic field.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this decision for the Radiant side running this aggressive try, especially against an Ogre Jakiro.
Ogre Jakiro, yeah, they're doing so much damage right now, and immediately they're going to take down the Troll.
Yeah. Yeah, there's ugh. And Disruptor taking kinetic field level 1 also hurts a lot, because Thunderstrike level 1 does so much damage, but right now they have no damage coming up from Disruptor. Yeah, this just seems like a mismatch. Nightstalker is also pretty weak until he hits Knight, and usually you want to be around level 3 for him to do anything effective. Yeah, and Troll just does rotate bot lane. He had enough of that. And just a while, it's a CC coming up from this dire lane. Oh my god, that pullback.
And Night Stalker as well now.
Yeah, this is just a super potent kill lane. Cast Knight stun, Ogre Magi stun, slow from Jakiro.
Reality Rift, yeah.
Magnus is
Well,
going to be
Magnus is
heading
here,
up here
yeah.
now. There's another thing with Reality Rift now is that it just applies a minus armor now instead of its Chaos Strike that happened a while ago. It does matter a lot, in a tri-lane when there's 3 heroes, right-click on the same target. Being able to reduce their armor can mean the difference between a death or life. So Troll are just going to be soloing up against Centaur here, which is going to be a little bit bad lane for Troll. Once Centaur can get some items going, he should be able to bully Troll out of lane pretty easily.
Yeah, they need to just, I mean, honestly, as you said before, they can't necessarily sack this top lane, because Jakiro's going to just push it down so hard. But they really need to make sure that this Troll gets a good start this game.
Yeah. So Night Stalker is roaming about. He really does want to hit, usually at least level 2, optimally level 3, before nighttime hits. Nighttime is going to be in a 40 seconds, so hopefully we'll be able to hit level 2, get the Hunter in the Night going. Yeah, I want to go up against the Centaur.
Yeah, he's going to go in and use Void, but he just,
Yeah, no boots on Night Stalker. He did level 2 though, for this night. Lucky he ain't caught in the kinetic field.
oh, taking some Whirling Axes, a callback as well. A second Whirling Axes. JG Delta's here, he gets the Void, they're putting some damage into him. It's not quite Night yet though. If it was Night, oh, he's going to hold him into the kinetic field now. He gets a nice stun out. 1-2, there we go. Crush Munch is here though, TP's in. He's hoping to get Night Stalker.
Can fly
Night
down.
Stalker used
Can
the
fly
Void,
down.
yeah.
Or he's just
Just
going to TP out. He's going to play it safe.
Now that extra, that freedom that they were able to buy the CK top with that lane swap means that now Dead had, oh gosh, maybe this may not be going well. Oh! Just styles on him, comes down to the low ground, is not worried at all. Jakiro was there in the mid lane, getting Dead a little bit more space, and he's able to leverage that into a kill on the Ursa.
Yeah, it's going to be a very crucial kill. Now Timbersaw is at level 6. Has the XP advantage against the Ursa. And Ursa isn't really a character that plays very well from behind. That ward was definitely sighted out by the Night Stalker. It was going to get pinged down.
Ping the crap out of it. They know that it's there, but it's kind of wasting Night Stalker's time, his nighttime, a little bit, hanging around worrying about it.
Yeah. He does want to go for a gank, but he doesn't want to go for something too risky. I mean, I'm not sure why he's sticking around mid lane. I don't think they will be able to kill Timbersaw. Not, especially not until he gets Crippling Fear.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to move on bot lane. There's going to be a conflict here.
But it's not gonna be in Juke Gaming's favor. Savage, taking a lot of damage. Nil is gonna be running away, and they'll be able to disengage, but lots of damage out. Pressure on Savage. He's gonna salve up. Lemur having a great time though. Oh, he tries to get the
Yeah.
charge back. Skewer back.
Top of net
Skewer.
worth. When it comes to at least last hits, the Radiant are doing a lot better this game than last one. Oh man, he tried to fly out, but he got stomped. Interesting. Neil deciding to go for a no Thunderstrike build on the Disruptor. I find the value point on Thunderstrike quite valuable, not really for the damage, but the vision it grants him, especially since you max glimpse first. Let you get those insanely long pullbacks.
In your bottom.
This bottom, yeah, it looks like there's going to be a lot more crashes than there actually has been. Lucky's going to throw out a double edge into Nil, and he's got his drinks up, so he'll just limp off that damage, walk off that damage. Literally, quite literally, with some boots.
Yep. Yeah, you can just go around harassing supports. It's not like Stalker been doing. He's going to be showering with his mid laner. Otherwise, it's a very poor Night Stalker. Doesn't even have boots yet. The night's going to be ending in 40 seconds. Looks like he won't be getting much out of it.
You know, nothing to show for it. That's very unfortunate.
There's a pause. Ooh, they're all lagging. Oh, I said both teams lagging.
Yeah.
So it's the server's having some issues. I was playing some. I think it's the new campaign that came out, Siltbreaker.
Uh-huh.
Like it was lagging hard while I was playing. I'm assuming a bunch of people are logging in to play the campaign, so servers are being a little bit overloaded right now.
Oh yeah, probably every hour on the hour, a new batch of people getting off work or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, they're gonna give it a try.
Hopefully,
They're gonna be good.
servers
Oh my
manage
gosh.
to hold up.
Server-
Oh my god, that is
horrible.
terrible. Holy crap.
That was one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, oh my god, I have never seen it. I mean, when you're playing the game, you feel the lag because, you know, it's slower. Like, because you can tell it the
Yeah,
latency
like-
difference between your clicks and the thing, but that was literally a slideshow. That
Server,
was,
yeah.
just clunky.
My god.
So everyone's going to try restarting their games. Which I'm not sure if it's going to do much. I think it's just really a server problem more than any kind of client problem.
Yeah.
We never know. It is a new patch. Although they didn't add anything to the base game.
Alright, we're gonna try again. Let's see how this goes. Horrible. Horrible.
Oh my god, that is not okay.
Oh, that's right. You've got JT in front of your Twitter handle. That's what I gotta remember.
Yeah, because Golgi app was taken.
I noticed there's like 20 freaking Golgi apps on Twitter. No joke. Apparently, you're not the only one who pulled out your biology textbook. Is like that sounds
Yeah, I don't
cool.
know, but like whenever I take a name in any kind of online
It's
game,
never
like,
taken.
it's never taken. I don't have any problem with that, but no, apparently on Twitter these like Golgi apps are coming out in hordes.
Oh
Oh
boy,
boy.
hopefully
I'm
Volvo can
going
get
to
it
check.
together.
Yeah, I'm going to check the Echo League chat. Maybe we'll talk about it.
Well, Golgi, I think that if the game comes back, or if they have to play through it like that guy in the Echo League chat, we should really just match our voices to the server. So we'll be, doing the game like this, just trying to make sure that we stick with what everyone else and what we're seeing visually.
Just keep it thematic.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they want to restart.
I I didn't see any. Oh, okay. I just switch back to the game, and it's just Oni saying, "I can't spell. I can't spell."
he earlier Lucky
There,
said
yeah,
be right
there was
back
some
in.
there was some context to it up in the chat that I had to go find, but that's all. That's the only. I just loaded it and saw that.
Yeah, I can't spell. At first when I saw that, I thought he was saying that he actually can't type into the keyboard or something because it's lagging so bad.
Oh. Yeah, this is Bade.
Yeah, I mean they might have to like reschedule it. Like, would you make and reschedule it for another time if the lag lasts like this for so long?
Yeah, I think they'll have the option, but I don't know. We're playing. Oops, I should probably talk in game. Yeah, there's always the option for that, but I think they'll probably prefer to really stick it out if they can.
I mean, yeah, you never want to reschedule a game, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, all these people they're not pro Dota players. You have your lives, you have jobs,
Exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah,
other stuff to
it's
do.
hard to get 10 people together. They're doing this for fun. It's not like
and
the biggest thing in the world, so But it's an option. It is, I'm sure, an option if both teams agree to it. we got the voice line spam going on in the server here.
And there's almost
Good
what she can do.
times. Yeah, trying to fill the time. If I were a better person caster, I'd be filling this time. But like, really, what is there to say right now?
Yeah, I mean, this is where you put up the "we'll be right back" screen optimally. I wonder if people can check the I can't do it as a caster. Can you check your like ping and dropped frames and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've got
If I-
120 FPS, 80 ping, no loss.
No loss. Hmm.
I mean, yeah, that stuttering that we saw, that wouldn't be packet loss. That's when you right-click somewhere, and it takes like forever for it to actually register the command.
Yeah. Oh, this is painful. Someone tweet at Gaben, whatever his name is, Gabe Newell, probably, on Twitter. Tell him to fix this.
Yeah, or just tweet at Volvo.
Tweet at Volvo. You know, the car company tweeted at Toby Wan today.
Yeah,
Actual
They
Volvo.
they have a long history of getting involved on Twitter. Like
Oh,
with
do
the,
they actually?
Oh yeah, because any time
hilarious.
like the dire tide thing, tons of people were tweeting at Volvo, where's dire tide and stuff like that. And rather than being like Volvo just ran with it. They're like, we would give you dire tide if we could, but it's
Free advertising.
Absolutely, yeah. They've gotten used to it over the years and they play it very well.
Yeah.
So props to Volvo. I'm still not gonna buy one of your cars though. That's boring. Maybe when I'm older. Actually, when I'm older, I'll just have more money and buy other cars with more personality.
What? SK Disciple just called GG. Misclicked though.
That's okay. That's
Yeah,
still gonna get reported. I was reading the Echo League rules; they're very serious about that. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
he's gonna get a warning, but obviously, it's in the middle.
I mean, if Juke Gaming wants to really hold on to this, they can actually win the game.
No,
right?
The things say that it needs to be communicated immediately that it was an accident, and
Ah,
and that the game will continue, but their mods will that their admins will review if there was any possibility of it changing the outcome of the game. And I'm gonna have to
right,
say the
right.
results of that investigation for this game would probably be no. Just a hunch.
What
Just
do
a
you mean? You
hunch.
sure nothing was happening during this pause?
They might have. This could have been the push where they ended the game.
Yeah,
Um,
you know,
but
I
after
was
waiting
starting
for
to
10
grow.
minutes,
There's people literally going out and getting food. Oh, all right. Looks like they're all back. We might actually try to go again.
good luck,
Cross
all of
our
us.
fingers. Oh, it
Oh,
looks good.
baby!
Okay.
We got a
All
game,
right.
Golgi, and
Here comes the
immediately
gank
it's
in the
going to be
mid.
followed up by Timbersaw.
Ooh, the
No, he's
damage!
taking a ton of
The
damage.
silence
Good
is so
point.
long.
He's getting. Oh man, he got blocked up by creeps, but Oni just backed up because, and
Oh,
they'll actually
wow.
turn and get the Night Stalker instead. Oh no. Yeah, the Oni
Oh, the
started backing
TP.
up as soon as the TP came in, but it looks like Night Stalker wasn't on the same page. Um, and Dead actually would have been dead. I think he was creep blocked, and that's all that Oni
Yeah.
needed to get one more hit in.
Yeah. I mean, I think Oni was not Oni. The Delta was trying to back as soon as he saw the TP, but unfortunately he doesn't have boots, and Ursa has phase boots.
Oh, and yeah, the Knight probably had just run out, didn't it?
Yeah, and like that movement speed isn't going to cover enough for no boots Night Stalker
Oh,
against
poor guy.
Ursa's phase boot speed either.
Yeah, this
Right.
Night Stalker has a stick.
Yeah. So it's going to be
A stick in
daytime.
level 3.
So Delta is going to try to find some levels somewhere if he can. Unfortunately, he had to buy a lot of support items early game, so he doesn't have even boots in sight. If he can, a Iron Talon might be a worthy investment towards later once he has the money, but definitely boots are important.
Yeah, he just
for
wants to hang out
swords.
around here and hopefully pick up some XP.
Yeah, that's all he wants.
And that lets Magnus go farm the jungle. Yeah, this is perfect. They're gonna just have to play passive. Meanwhile, though,
Ooh.
yeah, Ursa getting killed in the bot lane, and Nil actually could be in quite a bit of trouble. He gets the callback, but instead, Crush Munch will take him out with a singular last right click.
Yeah, the lane already going a little bit rough for the Radiant side. Dire decided to go all their 5 lanes very strong and fight worthy from the get-go was a smart idea. I mean, we were talking about how Night Stalker teams want to be more active in the early and the mid game, but Dire just fired back with a stronger team in the early game.
Yeah, the crazy thing about this game is I've never seen two teams who are so ready to fight you right now.
Yeah.
Like at
Yeah.
any time, they're like, yeah, come on, let's go.
Hey, look at Radiant team and you would think, what, that's a very aggressive team, but then you look at Dire, it's like even more aggressive. All you need is a Viper. And all he's trying to go up against Dead in the mid lane, but yeah, he's a little too scared. Dead is so far ahead now. A whole level of experience ahead of Oni, and a bunch more items too. Soul Ring and Arcane Boots already up. Stampede bot lane.
Oh, yep, they're going in. Lucky gonna be the first casualty. Actually, excuse me, Savage was the first one down. Now they're trying to get a return kill, but Dire Low Prio gonna be able to make it out of there. It will be a 3-for-1 trade, and not value. And
Whoa.
as we're looking at that, it's gonna be another kill on Magnus. Ah, and another one.
Oh my
as
God.
we're looking at that on Oni. Oh my God. Oh, brutal.
Every single
brutal
time we
stuff.
turn to look at like a late kill, it's just someone else dying on our lane. Oh man, every single lane picking up kills. Already a 3k net worth lead for the Dire team. And this Centaur is having a great time. He's gonna be able to pick up Blink Dagger in no time.
Yeah,
So far,
Ursa very
unsurprisingly-
far away from his blink as well.
Yeah. Unsurprisingly, like Timbersaw and Chaos Knight leading the net worth.
Please, I'm terrified beyond the capacity for
Oh man, and Timbersaw by a lot. He almost has 5k gold. While Magnus being at the top of his team at 3.6. Oh, and he's trying to take the stack
Yeah.
over on the Dire safe
Good if he
lane.
doesn't get spotted. I said he has no idea this is happening, so he's gonna be just a-okay taking this. But a return stack kill
Dire's middle
from low priority. A triple
Yeah, this-
stack actually they'll take in return.
This one was actually stacked by the Jakiro. He was constantly stacking it while they're pulling the creeps, and they just called the Timbersaw over to make sure Radiant doesn't capitalize on that.
Nice. That's one thing that I've noticed low prio does pretty well is they're like, all right, you got 2, we'll take 3 then. You know, they're always looking to take one more of whatever it is than
Yeah.
their enemy.
At the very worst, they
Damage
do
going
manage
out
to
onto
get a
Ogre
trade.
McGee. Ogre McGee, no mana right now from Delta, which means they're not going to be able to get him. Stampede was used, and they're going to put some damage into the Night Stalker. Night Stalker taking quite a little bit for now, but Oni, just no way to keep him in place, and Centaur War Runner's going to be here as well. Oh, we've got Troll Warlord showing up. He's going to get stunned, and here comes Crush Much. Oh, RP onto 3, immediately going to skewer them back. And
I'm
this
not sure
could be
what
a
that
lot of
skewer-
people. Come on, get in there, start killing them. Oni is going to punch up into the Jakiro. 3 died. There we go. From the team Prio. Savage finally could be going out here. Is going to get a stun on the Chaos Knight. Oh, almost got him. Magnus, reality Chaos Knight, reality risk the Magnus, gets a cleanup kill on him. That was a 4-for-4, and Night Stalker is back now.
This Timbersaw already has a Bloodstone. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
boy.
Yeah, this
Oh
Timbersaw
boy.
is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to kill. That's secure. I'm not sure about that secure. I think if they didn't do that secure back, I think they would have got the kills a lot more earlier and kept the Ursa and Troll around for much longer. Because they secure back and Ursa and Troll had to run after the secure, and then that meant the Centaur War Runner managed to get the stomp off on both of them.
Bloodstone's out. He's regenning up. Look at that mana. He's gonna be so happy. And a
And the
regen for good
perma stun
measure.
for Troll bot lane. He's gonna try
Making
to
it out of
TP
there.
out.
Gets
Oh,
the
no.
reality rift and another chaos bolt.
Disciple has been very lucky with the Chaos Bolt so far. I think that was
Max
another 4-second
lengths.
stun earlier. And then during that fight against the Troll, he got the 4-second stun. So luck is with him today.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, I still don't understand why those mechanics are still in Dota.
Oh, Magnus doing a very nice job getting out of there. Good mechanical play from Lemur once again.
Yeah, Lemur has been pulling out the plays in both the games so far. You know, I criticize his
Ooh, Ursa's about to
secure
get
back.
beat up. 1, 2,
Oh,
3
no.
second stun. Now a multicast. Double edge. Oh, Stampede is used, and that is going to let them get the kill and let Centaur get out of there. This
Mid lane,
bot lane
though.
is a meat grinder. Oh, they've got fights going out into Timbersaw. Timbersaw just got that
Oh.
Bloodstone, and now is going to get 2 deaths. Oh no, he got a kill at least on
Well, how did he kill the Disruptor after
skewer.
he died?
the skewer actually redirected the path that the Chakram took and sent it over
Oh,
top
are you
of
serious?
Disruptor.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But as I was saying, I did criticize.
Timbersaw.
Oh,
Oh
that
no, he's
actually
going in
will
really
kill
aggressive
again?
once again. He's got a Ghost Scepter on him, actually. He looks perfectly fine right here, and he's going to turn
Oh,
around
he's
on Troll
so
Warlord.
fed.
He is mad. He is mad about his Bloodstone charges, and he wants to do something about it. He's going to find Oni. He's going to blade him up, start putting the damage out. No, he's just okay. There we go. Centaur is going to get some damage into him. Oh, tons of damage once again, but... Oh, Ghost Scepter. This early against an Ursa is just going to make him so sad. Now he's going to turn the attention onto Delta. That Night Stalker is just gone.
Yeah, we're talking about the reliance of right clicks for this Radiant team, and that goes up to the perfect pickup.
Yeah, what do you do when it's 16 minutes into the game and you're an Ursa and this Timbersaw has a Ghost Scepter
And a Bloodstone.
and a Bloodstone?
Yeah, it's gonna be rough game. Oh man, Ursa getting gone again. Here comes a stun. Only 30
And then,
seconds
yeah,
this time.
lots of damage.
Oh man, this Timbersaw just doing whatever
That's
he
gonna go through
wants.
again. Yep, Nil. Nil gonna get taken down. And this Timber, good lord. Well, he's back to his 12 Bloodstone charges. He has avenged them.
Yep. He has 9.2k net worth.
Oh my god. And for
At
a
17 minutes.
Timber is a hero that can just leverage net worth into more net worth.
Yeah, like look what he's doing right now. Like this is a tier 2 at like 17 minutes and he's behind tier 2 while it's up farming. And Radiant doesn't do anything.
Taking
they
no
can't.
damage, obviously.
Yep. He likes getting hit. So much
Bought
life
up a
back.
plate mail as well.
Oh, and Shiva's, oh my god, and Shiva's is such a good item this game. Yeah, the Timbersaw was an insane pickup.
And it's, yeah, being played extremely well by Dead.
Yeah. And he did have like supposedly a decently hard lane against the Ursa, but he managed to get the early kills against him, and he just managed to snowball out of that lane.
Yeah, the top lane did a very good job of setting up a little bit of comfort for him by just dominating and pushing their strength so well against that tri lane. It off-balanced the supports, and that let Jakiro go mid and just buy Timber the space he needed.
Yeah. But they did pop Darkness, but I'm not sure if they can do much to hold this out. They do get Roshan. Alright, Arcane Rune even picked up by the Ursa. He's going to like this a lot. Only 7-second cooldown on Overpower with the Arcane Rune. But they are going to wisely step away from the tier 2. Very nice sneaky Roshan. They knew they couldn't take fights in the current state. Instead, they decided to go for whatever objective they can get. And they can take it pretty fast considering that Troll Warlord and Ursa are both characters that can easily solo Roshan.
But Timbersaw, he's back, he's ready. He's farming. Stampede's gonna be used, they're gonna charge in. Here it comes, a glimpse onto Timbersaw. They do not manage to get Oni with that with the ice path, but he is forced to pop his ult just to get the hell out of there.
Oh man, the blink in double edge to take care of that troll was just limping away.
Look at this, he's just gonna tank this tower. Oh, no creeps now here, but
Yeah, it's a
Nothing they can
backdoor
really
protection,
do.
but he doesn't care.
ugh,
He's
that
going
liquid
attack kills,
fire.
so
Look
creeps
at
get
the
here.
attack slow on from that liquid fire is also just such a
Yeah.
powerful thing. Running through, cleaning up their jungle. This Timber, let's call it what it is. He's being a dick to these guys.
Yep. Nope, he's taking everything. He even leaves a nice little creep behind.
To block
So
it
this
up.
camp, yeah, the camp doesn't respawn. Oh, and okay, they're gonna get a kill finally
They'll get
here.
the Jakiro return kill finally, something. But you know,
Something, but it's a support.
low prio. Yeah, they just bail. They all scattered, and they're getting so much more out of the map.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, right now, I mean, Night Stalker is supposed to be a little bit scary, but you know, he's not scary at all. And I mean, he did manage to pick up some items, but you know, he's gonna be so far from the Egg and Scepter to be able to start controlling these jungles. Probably not going to see an eggs on him unless something insane happens in this game until like around like mid 40, unless the team wants to give him a lot of farm on the map.
Regeneration.
Man, just watching this Timbersaw jungle as well, his chakram pullback was perfectly timed to kill the last mud golem and then do damage to the spawned mud golems. Alright, we got a charge for it. It's gonna be Lemur all by himself, getting a little ballsy, I think. Juke Gaming maybe
I
getting
think that
a little desperate.
I mean, I'm assuming that charge was to get to the side shop and pick up the TP scroll because he was just stunned up by the Chaos Knight. But everyone was there.
Dead is ready to go. Stampede is going to be used. He's trying to get into this Troll Warlord, and there he is, closing the gap. He's got a Night Stalker that he can turn his damage onto, but right now Ogre is taking quite a bit of damage. He's got his Ghost Scepter. Yep, he's just going to say, nope, not today, Oni. Oh, but instead he's going to get caught into an ultimate. That's a Static Storm from Nil. He's trying to get the distance. He'll be able to make it out of there and just stay alive a little bit longer. Oni, he does have his blink, but he's going to choose not to go in. On to Timbersaw.
Meanwhile, bot lane.
Oh my god.
Top lane, I mean. Yeah, this is Chaos Knight just running away.
And Dead just uses a shrine. He's back up. He's almost got his Shiva's done. His Shiva's being delivered.
That Ogre, that fight, survived for way too long. That was super unlucky by for the Ursa right there, because he was chasing after the Ogre. He only needed one more last hit, but bunch of creeps got in between him and the Ogre, and he couldn't get him finished, which split up Troll's attention to be able to chase after him instead of trying to go after the Timbersaw, which I'm not sure if they got killed anyways. But yeah, Timbersaw now has a Shivas. Man, can you imagine this build? Bloodstone, Shivas, Ghost Scepter at 20-30 minutes. 12k net worth. Alright, Aegis was just reclaimed. Ursa getting initiated on pretty hard. Oh my god, he's done
the
forever.
Macropyre, he's trying to get out of there. He's going to have to pop the Enrage just to make it to the side, but they have all the tools in the world. He gets taken down along with the Night Stalker and the Troll. That's all the cores down. Oh, excuse me, actually. Magnus is still up. He's down in the bot, but they just run over there, and they're going to use this opportunity. It's still early. The respawn timers are still low, but I don't see them having much of a chance to repel another assault on their base.
That Aegis being reclaimed just a second before that fight broke out was very unfortunate. But I mean, the Radiant they knew the Aegis was reclaimed and they went in anyways. I guess they didn't think Ursa would be stunned up so hard, because before he could even pop his enrage, he lost 90% of his health.
Bottom tower gets taken down while the mid tower is getting taken as well. That'll be the last tier 2 going down. And low prio gaming, low priority. They are going to be ready to go high ground. I don't think there's much standing in the way of them in this game right now. The high ground defense isn't that great outside of just Disruptor, right? Oh, I guess they do have the Magnus.
Yeah, the Magnus is the only thing I think the low prio has to worry about. But otherwise, Centaur can just walk high ground. Obviously, Timbersaw can walk high ground. I'm assuming that's what they're going to do. They're going to send Timbersaw high ground and just push the Radiant outside of being able to defend and just slowly poke away.
Yeah, the Centaur doing a pretty good job as well. He's got Blink Crimson Guard up, so he'll be able to... Whoever they send up, they'll get a little extra support from that Crimson Guard. That's fantastic. Chaos Knight just picked up a Reaver. He's going straight into a heart.
And Dead has picked up a fully complete Yule Scepter. Because why not? Just completing a 2K
My
item.
God, all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the additional. Again, this is what I was talking about with this Ursa pick. They're itemizing perfectly for it. They picked heroes for it perfectly, and
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really sure about the Ursa pickup from the start. I mean, we were talking during the draft. It just seemed like a little bit of a risky pickup. Oh, Savage trying to TP up, but he's being spotted by
he
creeps.
immediately gets found. Very nice use of that. Force Staff is going to spot him out. They use everything in the world to cancel him, and he will get taken out of this game.
Man, that was only for tier 1. That's rough.
At the same time, I mean, it's delaying the game a little bit. They did get Low Prio to TP 4 people back for a tier 1
Yeah.
when tier 3s are exposed.
So Roshan coming up in 1 minute. Actually, a pretty quick respawn time. Illusion Rune being picked up by Chaos Knight. This could be big if they want to push with this. Looks like they might. His Phantasm is still up.
They're just going to send the illusions up, start hitting into the tower, get blinded up. Savage is trying to put some damage into him. Lucky, just jump forward, double edge, attack. Meanwhile, at the top, they are just split pushing this. 2 lanes at a
That was
time.
Static Storm being used by Disruptors. No Static Storm for the next fight.
And now the creeps, the illusions, everyone is here. They're just putting so much damage here into this tower. They're going to have to use Fortify. But at the top, those creeps are doing damage to the tower as well. They should have no problem clearing out these creep waves and just continuing this push. There's almost no deep push available for the for Juke Gaming.
Oh, here comes
Nice
the
RP.
RP.
It's going to catch 1-2 maybe, but the Stampede is used as well. There, and the damage is starting to come out now. Timbersaw once again, and CK doing all the damage in the world. Oni's gonna have to pop his Rampage, excuse me, his Enrage, and is trying to go into Timbersaw, but that Ghost Scepter will keep him alive once again on the Timbersaw. Oni's gonna Shrine up, but immediately gets Reality Rifted, stunned, everything piled onto him, piled high, his cup runneth over with CC, and they'll turn their attention into the racks with 4 people dead.
Yeah, just being Troll and Ursa being so far behind is just way too painful for these fights. They both need BKBs quite terribly here, and we saw that, you know, even with the RP, they initiated and they got stomped, and CC the Ice Path is just nowhere to go.
Yep. And the GG is called from Juke Gaming, and that will be the end of the 2-game series, both games going to Low Prio IRL. Well played, good games everyone. Golgi, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys for the next series. That was wacky.
That was wacky, man. That pause took all the energy out of me. God. That was a really good draft, though, by Low Prio. I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
my
that's how
God.
you counter Ice Knocker. Just go all early game, and Juke Gaming just lost all their lanes, which makes sense because
That Timber-
Low Prio's draft was insane. Yeah, that Timber getting off to a good start was also very important. Yeah, I really don't know about the Ursa pickup. It just seems so risky.
It seemed right, but it just seemed like Low Prio knew what to do about it more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a decent lane matchup, but like outside of the lane, there's just way too much for him to fight against. And he's like really, really bad against like CK too.
I'm back in a sec, Golgi.
Okay.
once this thing's done ending the stream, I should play some of the Silt Breaker. You've played it
Yeah.
already?
Yeah, I've played a few games.
Give me the rundown on it.
It's like Diablo, so like you
Oh,
have a
cool.
character and you can move around. Your camera's locked on top of your character, like Diablo, if that makes sense.
Yep.
You go around killing monsters. Monsters drop loot that gives you items, that gives you money. You can use the money to buy items. Sometimes you pick up like artifacts, which are like rare items. And there are quests there to complete. Go around, rescue these people, kill these monsters, so on and so forth. And the fight mechanics are kind of cool. They're like there are barely any auto attacks done by the enemies. They're all like very predictable attacks, like big swings and stuff like that, which you can get out of the way of, and that's what you want to do because they do a lot of damage. And you play as a 4 people, group of 4, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
There's a Echo bot. I wonder. I bet I have to have a caster account for me to get the Echo bot saying that the Echo League stream is in progress. Automated thing.
I think there was an announcement post about something about using the Echo bot. Can't remember what it said.